What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with another episode of Melvor Idle. As you can see, my cash stack is still slacking. However, actually, before we go over into bank stuff, I have been smithing a lot, and we're at 94 smithing. I'm currently over 70,000 mithril bars. Almost worked through my whole thing of coal. It took, honestly, pretty close to 24 hours to get through the whole stack I had. Just going. It's been taking a while. We worked the mithril ore down from like almost 200k. It was just under 200k when we were at 99. So we've worked that down a lot too. I mean, that's not even directly going to this. We've obviously made mithril bars before, but this is going to allow me to then set up mithril plate bodies going and actually make some money back, because I need it before I can mine again to then smith it and work on this. Realistically, I'm just trying to get 99 mining real quick, or smithing real quick. Again, this is kind of the last 99 I'm rushing. I will then probably start leveling up, probably mining more, I should say, Dragonite, and making some Dragonite pieces to sell, as I should make some decent money through that. That is going to be the concept. 70 woodcutting, that's really the only thing I leveled other than a little bit of Slayer and some combat. We are base 30. I did actually make myself a adamant set, so we have a scimitar and a sword as well for strength for, strength for scimitar and attack and defense for the sword. And then the only other skill I've really been leveling actually is my farming, which we've actually been going pretty hard on. We are up to 42. We've been going really hard. I've been mainly training comment against farmers to keep a seed inflow coming in, but again, I did start doing a little bit of Slayer. I pretty much sold all the Slayer stuff I've earned because you just get so much crap. We're actually getting low on the good seeds here. You get so much crap that like I'm not gonna really be using it until like I was getting like some like lobsters or certain monsters I was getting, and like I didn't get many of them, and it's like I'm not gonna be using those till my cooking's high enough and stuff, and I don't have the money to buy more inventory. So that's currently the problem. That's kind of the idea of this, is to set myself up with realistically as much inventory as I could need. I don't actually know if there's a max inventory, but that is the idea here. I actually have probably quite a few herbs. I've not actually looked at what my herbs are looking like, and there's no way my trees are done. Yeah, not even close. If we pop in here, let's sort it real quick. Oh, we got the lemon. These are kind of completely pointless. You can actually get more of them. You can type something in your bank and it like spawns them in your inventory. It's kind of weird. I looked that up. I think I mentioned it when the case thing was around. You get them. They're completely pointless though. They sell for nothing. They don't do anything. You can make lemonade if you get 100 of them. It does nothing. You can't even eat it. I did keep a couple runes I got, even though it just kind of takes up inventory space. How is my? Yeah, let's open all these. So we got farming mastery. Might as well open it. A couple mining things from when I was doing my mining. Might as well use them. Doesn't hurt to use them. Kind of work through that. Smithing, almost 200 of them. Just because I've been doing so much smithing. Can't wait to start making mithril plate bodies to then sell. I mean, it's going to be quite a few mithril plate bodies, so it's going to be a lot of money. But this is a ton of batteries. It's actually kind of crazy. And it's so spread out, it doesn't matter. Although I saw 2 dragon arrow tips go by, which is cool. There's many dragon things that go through now. It's so much nicer for later. It'd be so beneficial to get them going. A little wood cutting, and that's it. But yeah, guams, I have so many of them. I needed them, and I got a good stockpile of some other stuff that I can't even use yet. We can't use them if we walk down to Herblore. I've actually been using, I haven't really used any of these, but I've been mainly trying to make these, which I think I have, yeah, quite a few potato seeds. I definitely need to go farm the baby farmer to get more potato seeds. And I honestly should just AFK that at some point for, an hour or two and just get a ton of them. Because I want to get going on these bird nest things, because when I go back to woodcutting, they're really nice to have. I don't think I've made any more yet. I've just been stockpiling. We might have some more seeds I can actually grab from there, but a couple potato seeds, magic tree seed, nice. It's first magic tree seed, and then some more strawberry seeds, which we can definitely plant. But I have a ton of the accuracy things. I've been kind of saving them for when I actually fight a monster that I need them for. But realistically, I should probably just use them. It will train, or will make training a bit faster. They're so relatively easy to make. I say relatively easy. They're really easy to make. I mean, these ones are just bone and the guam, but I don't want to use my bones for that. I want to save those for prayer. I just haven't used them yet. So I'd rather get the potatoes going and kind of get those going. I mean, I have melee evasion potion too, but I showed you guys that. It's not really something I want, but it's all just the guam, and realistically, it doesn't give that much more XP. That gives 10, which I guess is double the XP this one gives, but I'd find these more useful for I think what I want. Plus then if I get my mastery up, I get the level 2 unlocked and so on. But yeah, we're just still kind of grinding, pushing along, doing what we can, hanging in there. Right, so little update, just kind of want to let you guys know what the plan is. We are first of all at over 97.5 actually, towards our 99 smithing here, which will be nice. That'll definitely be our next 99. We should be hitting soon, and then I can start making realistically either dragon crossbow heads or dragon plate bodies. I'm not sure which one's gonna actually sell for more, and which one would be better to get my masteries on, because even if these are worth more and more efficient per bar, it might make more sense to do plate bodies if they're relatively close and we have high mastery to get like more of them. I don't really know. I'll have to plan it out in Dragon because we tested it in Mithril, and these are better, more money, but it's a quicker XP here. If we're not getting XP, we'll be here. You know, this might be better, but we need 99. We're gonna just get 99 before I even test it. However, we are gonna run out of bars before then. This is not gonna be nearly enough bars to get us where we need to be. Will not quite get us there. So, and we're gonna need more coal anyways. So I'm gonna actually do coal mining overnight, which means I need more money to charge my gloves. If I'm not mistaken, I think I am out of charges. Yes, 0 charges, and I still haven't used my gem glove charges. I'll actually probably use all 14,000 of those when I go to when I actually start my dragon mining, dragonite mining. That's probably what I'll use those on to begin with. Get through those charges. I probably won't buy more charges. Maybe I'll buy like 2,000 charges to have some there as backup, but I will work through all those, get all my money back from that, plus obviously the extra money, so I'll be chilling on money. We're at 97 woodcutting. I think I showed you guys, we got that just from woodcutting overnight. Haven't done any magic logs yet, but that's in the works here. Real quickly, let's open up, not open up, but run through my tokens, mine as well. Kind of get through those, get as many tokens as we can. Keep them going. Boom, perfect. And I want to sell these, so almost 16,000 of them. 4 mil, sweet. Going to sell. Bada. Boom. Yeah, just sell the whole stack. Don't need any of it. Generally speaking, I kind of want to keep 2 million of that for the axe that I can buy next level. That'll be the last big upgrade, other than I think fishing pole. And maybe honestly, this might get expensive. Who knows? But you know, the fishing pole will end up going on more fishing soon. Now my woodcutting's up there. I've got to work on fire making soon. Kind of just get all that going. But the goal is to get a little bit of realistically money going, even though the next real biggest things are going to be more bank slots, and then which I'm going to need to spend a lot more in before I can really get going on skills, because I can't dabble into too many skills, otherwise I'm going to max out on bank slots. That's why I'm kind of doing this, so I feel like it's going to restrict me pretty hard. So I'm just trying to get it going like this. So now that I get those charges, we can go to the shop here and come down here and buy a ton of these. Spend a decent bit of money, but you know, we get 30,000 charges or something like that. We'll be good to go. Does enter? Nah, I don't. That's gonna work. But you get going through those, get a ton of charges. We'll easily earn our money back. Anyways, so keeping the 2K or 2 million for the axe really isn't the big deal. And these mining gloves will be what I'll be using afterward, anyways, on things, because we're still gonna need to mine coal. I mean, the coal grind's never gonna go down. It's never gonna stop. However, I will be able to mine a lot of essence to get coal as well. So you know, I won't really use mining gloves for that. Yeah, I mean, let's just kind of spend the cash stack. I forget how many I go through overnight, but I'm gonna do a bit more anyway. Like, I'm gonna need the charges, so I'm not too against it. I don't need any money other than the woodcutting, but woodcutting won't resume probably till I start getting more money anyways from this dragon idea. I doubt I'll be AFKing that, so that's kind of where I can go with that. Leaves us at quite a few charges, and I'll get going on that soon enough, and actually we can pop in here and I can find those and make sure I put those on. I was doing a little bit of combat because I've been trying to get some more potato seeds, but I didn't do a ton. But I'll probably burn through that as well, get that going, and again, I want to get these potions ready for when I go back to woodcutting too. So that's the plan. All right, guys. So I've been working, been grinding some things, as you might tell. We are 99 smithing. So that actually happened with those bars that I said last clip that I wouldn't have enough with. And I went and mined coal overnight, which I did end up mining coal overnight anyways, but I never had to make more Melvor bars, which is nice. I actually got it with, I think, like 4,000 of those bars left. It happened a lot faster, or better than I thought, because we preserve so much. With our Melvor bars, our proficiency with them is just through the roof. Progression. 77 making the bars. Sorry, that's not even the big one. I guess it would be, I think it's higher. Yeah, 64. So with 64, it's a 30% chance to not consume resources as well. I guess that's really the one that would delay us longer. Except we do have the obviously 30% chance to get 2 items, but the not using resources, it lasts so much longer than you think. So that's been going. I'm still mining, as you might see. We are actually mining Dragonite. We have quite a bit of it. I was bouncing around earlier in the day because it takes 2 minutes to respawn. It's a long respawn to get Dragonite. So I was getting a little bit of everything. I tried to get a little silver and gold because I'll need that for rune armor when I unlock that, which I have not really trained defense at all past 30, but I got my strength to 35. I actually need to really do some more killing of just the farmers, man. The seeds right now are rough for me. However, the plan tonight is not actually to mine Dragonite overnight, as tempting as it was. Yeah, there's money involved. I actually plan to... watermelon. We must have just unlocked watermelon. I think this was the first time planting watermelon. Because I think I had these seeds for a bit. What level are we? Yeah, we must have unlocked it. We're actually going to be doing some wood cutting overnight. I have progressed in my wood cutting, and we'll go in there in a minute. Let me just harvest all this, plant things. I've been buying more, making more goop, because the goop, you go through quite a bit of goop. It adds up, and I'm trying to get as much bomb stuff as possible. Going here. Boom, and then the trees I think should be done too, yeah. These give us so much XP. They add up so much, especially these maple ones. They're really, really working. New inventory item in Steam. It's weird. Don't know what that is. I'll have to check that out after. Actually, you know what? Let's peek at it real quick. I'm curious. Okay, that's really weird. It was a Spore card, and I haven't played Spore in forever. I'm not really sure what happened. But, yeah. That's what it seemed to be. Anyways, we got that going. Pretty good spot. Those trees, by the way, take forever to grow. That's why they give good XP. It makes sense. But been trying to farm, keeping them going as much as possible. Inventory space was filling up. I actually bought 5 more slots. Ran out of money again. I've been... Okay, so first of all, let's sort inventory. Kind of show you guys what's going on here. So... Where are they? Boom. 8,000 Dragonite ore. I have not been using the gloves to get double. I don't think I want to use that quite yet, as I wanted to get through some of the gem stuff to make some money, because money has been rough. So actually what I'm going to do is we're going to stop this just to clear some stuff out of my inventory. I'm going to stop it. It just finished. That's kind of what I wanted. Stop doing that. We are going to get on to wood cutting here. However, I'm still on the rune axe, so I need to get the better axe. As well as, okay, so that's the most important thing, is to get 2 mil for that. We also need to get a mill for the cape that I haven't bought, the smithing cape, which is great, and I want to show you guys what that does too. So I did, yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can make it all happen. I think we should make plenty of money. Yeah, this should all sell for a lot. There's quite a few gems here. I do want to make sure I have enough left over to buy more gem glove slots. How much gem glove slots do I have left? That's the question. How much worth of gems? 4,000, that's 2, yeah, that's like a mil, at least a mil banked. That's over a mil banked, so that's good. We'll leave that. We don't need to buy any more of those. I can definitely spend these. So what I'm going to do is come to the shop. We are going to buy the Dragon Axe, which is, again, use overnight. Going to be wood cutting. Makes those times actually a lot better. This is 12 seconds, so it's now 10. And I think this is 8, so it's now 6. Maybe it was 7. And now 6. I'm not really sure exactly, but nonetheless, it's gonna be a lot nicer. I would use the tokens, but this is so close to leveling up, and I honestly think my mining one is too. Well, I guess not, but I don't really want to do that anyways. So we're gonna keep going. I have these that I'm actually up to the Bird's Nest 2s, so that's another update, which are 10%. rate rather than 5. And I think it works all the way up to level 4. I think you can get as you level up the proficiency, which is why I wanted the Guams going, because I really want to get, or not Guams, I guess, the Garums, to get those going for when I'm woodcutting, getting Bird's Nest to get more seeds, which I wanted to come and open all these and show you guys kind of the massive loots that come from those. You get quite a bit going, which is nice. Carrot seed, let's go our first one of those. More maple seeds, which is nice. Right, everything there is nice. We want that all. But I cleared up some inventory by getting rid of the gems. We spent 2 mil on that. If we go to shop, we can come in here and we can buy, not the mining, we want the smithing. Don't have the smithing one yet, so I'm going to buy that. Now the thing is, I have to make sure I equipped it when I'm going to go smithing now. But if I equipped it, let's unequip it actually. So if we come in here, I'm not sure how it's going to display. But let's say I wanted to make a Dragonite bar, which will be my first one. It costs 12 coal, which is ridiculous. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, it costs runite too. I didn't actually realize that cost runite. It costs 2 runite. I totally didn't realize that, so I do need to mine runite as well. Cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome. I mean, not a big deal. But 12 of those as well. If I come and equip this, the bonus of equipping that, if we pop back into smithing, it should show, it doesn't change. It should cost 6. You can see how much coal I'm at. This should go down 6. Smith 1 should go down to 3. See, went down to 83. Now it'll go to 70, 77, as long as it uses it. You can see how it'll work now. So now I can make those. I'm actually curious how much those sell for. Not that I need the smithing XP necessarily, but we're going to make those into, first of all, a dragon set for us eventually, as well as dragon plate bodies to sell. So I'm going to probably end up getting, I'm going to need a ton of gold and stuff to upgrade it, because I'm going to make the best set I can even before, I'm going to be, when I hit 60, I'm going to have the whole set already made up. But they cost 605 a bar, which actually isn't very much. So the fact you have to use 1 of these, which is 130, 2 of these, yeah, I mean, I guess it does worth something. What I am really curious though is now when we smith, we can stop smithing those. What is going to be more efficient to make? Dragon plate bodies, which use 5 of those, or crossbow heads, which use 3. It's going to be 4. Now it's not about the fast XP. Another one of those. I don't know what's happening, but let's test it out. So that uses 5 at like 600 a piece, and that uses 3. Which one is worth more efficiency wise? Dragon plate body's a lot. So if we take let's do this. I think I've done this with you guys before with the other ones that we were testing, but if we do 3 4 5 0 divided by 5, that gives us 690 a piece, which realistically, I mean, it is more, it's profit. And you do get that, you do level things up, but it's not as much as you might think. I think that is going to be better than this, however. 1850 divided by 3. Yeah, no, it is better. It starts to get better. That's only 316. So that'll probably be the best thing to make. I'll have to test out other things. It is a lot. It takes time, obviously, to do it all. But that might be some decent money making. What does it cost to actually do the upgrade? I'm curious how many. 800 silver bars, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get all the sets upgraded. I got to do that for rune as well, actually, because I want to have the rune set ready and the dragon set. I don't need to do the dragon set yet because I don't want to do it too early to where it's just sitting in our bank taking up a ton of different slots. But with the extra mithril ores, by the way, I also made mithril arrow tips, so we have a ton of those. So I want to get going on that. But I guess plate bodies will probably be the go-to. Not that I want to sit here doing a ton of that. Just kind of want to show you that off. But like I said, overnight, 100% woodcut, boom, boom. Just going to woodcut the best I can. Probably not the most XP, but it'll be, first of all, decent money. Definitely not a bad source of income. As well as Bird's Nest, because I actually have Potion 1s going currently. But them going, and then eventually I can use Potion 2s tomorrow. I can put it on. I have it on auto activate. I don't think it'll instantly go to this one or anything. I think it'll have to go through that one first. But let it do its thing. Start working towards 99 woodcutting, I guess. It's not really a direct run or anything. It's more for the seeds, to be fair. The seeds over time. Plus, I want to get going on some fletching for combat soon, because we will need range. kind of just a combination of everything. I think that's pretty much the update where I'm at. Completion log is 17%, 30% skills. Masteries are what's really far behind, obviously, because, I mean, there's, in mining, which I've spent a lot of time with, I'm like over 50%, but there's still so much progress to be done. None of them are at, I mean, I'm this at 93 mithril. I've done mithril so much. We still have so much left over mithril, which again, I'll end up working through because eventually the goal is going to be to, you know, work on mithril masteries, which is, smithing is just the big hard one. This is not an easy one to do. I mean, getting all those masteries up is just ridiculous. And like I said, even when you get 99 in a mastery, I think when you still use a coin, there's a chance it still applies to it, and it just wastes that coin, if I'm not mistaken, which makes it even feel that much longer. I think woodcutting will probably be realistically one of the easiest to master. I mean, this one would take ages, because I'm sure that tree is going to take 15 seconds or something. It's probably gonna be pretty bad, but realistically, if we go for that 100% completionist, that's kind of where we'll start. We'll start with the easy stuff. We'll go for like 99 of the easy stuff. I mean, soon enough, I'm going to need to start mining more essence anyways, which gives coal, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll need to get that going for rune crafting, because I'm going to be working on combat. And again, certain monsters are weak to either ranged, melee, or magic. So I got to get that going sooner than later. What I can actually do too is pop in here and actually use these bones. Just kind of gets prepared. It clears up a spot too. Haven't been doing much combat, but kind of get that going. And I think that's it, guys. Probably doing a little bit of fletching next episode, a little bit of fire making I might do off camera just because it's boring. But then I can start doing some fishing, because I do need to get some better food. I mean, to be fair, I do have plus 60 strawberries, which are pretty good. They're not bad. A lot of this other food is pretty much just to sell. I don't think there's a reason to keep honestly anything other than like probably tomatoes and up. I don't think there's a reason to. It just doesn't sell for much at all. Like at all. But I don't think I can use it for anything, and I haven't verified that, but I'm pretty sure. So we still got these medical, which is going to go super fast. I will need more rune to go with this. You basically need 1 for 1. So doing the whole back and forth like I was originally doing will be good. I need a ton more silver, a ton more gold to get our rune pieces set and ready, which, like I said, I want to go because it costs silver to upgrade the first upgrade and then gold to upgrade the second upgrade. And again, I'd like to get, for 40, I'd like to get max. Because basically, from 40 to 60, I believe we will be in rune. I don't think there is a middle ground, and if we come down to milestones, we should be able to check. Yeah, 40 to 60 is just like RuneScape. That's what I figured. And then we end up getting ancient armor wear, which will be nice, and you get god armor and all that fun stuff, which super excited to start getting into combat. I think that'll be a goal sooner than later to try to start diving into it. Obviously, Slayer is going to be, you know, it's going to be a lot of off-camera actively grinding for sure. But I'm trying to get base 40 stats soon. The goal is going to be 40 strength, 40 attack, make new weapons, and then go for 40 defense. And then it's going to be probably strength up to 60, maybe up to 50, and then 50. Defense will not be moving for a while. Defense is going to be the slowest one, which is why I want to upgrade the, rune armor fully, because I really do want to get going and start taking things down. I'm excited, but I feel like I just need better food. So we have been farming food. I just don't think that stuff's going to be good enough for what we're going to want. So I'll have to get back to fishing, which, again, we should have money income. Now that I can make these, and that should make quite a bit of money, realistically. That will add up really fast, I feel like. I think it's definitely worth it. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please take a second to smack the like button. And as always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.